Okay, let's talk briefly about the credit obsession. All right, I don't know what's going on. I'm getting way too many people submitting with background on their resume, even though I keep telling you stop. And I'm pretty certain your acting teachers keep telling you to stop. So I don't know where this is coming from, but it has to be stopped. You're not fooling anyone because you guys are swearing up and down that you're in freaking Infinity Wars and all these other major movies and you don't have a clip. So why are you guys so obsessed with getting credit for being background? You know it doesn't do anything. We don't care about background. In fact, it can actually mess you up with casting. I've had it happen with a client. She left it on her resume. I went to go pitch her for the show. The CD saw all that background on there and was like, yeah, no, it seems like she doesn't know what she's doing. So we're going to pass. Okay, and even after we cleaned up the resume, showed that she had some regular credits, blah, 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 didn't matter. The damage was done. So take it from me. Take that shit off your resume right now. Quantity over quality. It's not about quantity. You guys keep trying to do quantity, quantity, quantity. It's about quality. Quality network credits, okay? So credits that matter. Major networks, major studios, ABC, NBC, TBS, TNT, Fox, Amazon, HBO, okay? Major credits. Credits that don't matter. Background, judge shows. I'll even just throw in murder reenactment shows because you guys really love throwing all of those on there, okay? And student films. And I'll throw a little asterisk here. Look, I know you guys have to start somewhere, okay? And so when you're on these shows, that's all you can get. Fair enough. Yes, you did show up, you did do some acting. Hopefully, you tried your best so that you were like the best damn reenactor that they ever had, but let's face it, most of the time, your acting is subpar, okay? So you really don't want those things on your resume. Now, student films. There's a story here. There was an agent who I guess told some actor that he needed to have like 20 something student films, and the guy put his head down and got 20 student films, and the agent still rejected him, and that's pretty much the end of that story. So when this person came to me, I said, "My goodness, why so many student films?" And he told me about the agent and the story, and I was just like, "Damn, you know what? Kudos to you for actually listening because you did what that agent told you to do." But I said, truthfully, he just told you that to get you out of his face. You were probably bugging him, asking him all these dumbass questions, so he just told you to kick rocks in a different way. Yeah, go do 20 student films, okay? Because you guys do get kind of weird sometimes with all your questions. So I would say have 3 to 5 student films on your resume. That's about it. That's great if they're in cans and all those things, but some of these film fests really don't mean anything. So you guys are really just killing the hell out of the bottom of your resume with all these asterisks saying, well, it was in the Left Pinky Film Festival, and then it was in the Right Pinky Film Festival, and it was in this and in that. It's like, look, if it wasn't at Sundance, Cannes, South by Southwest, even Toronto, any of the big places that regular people can't get into, then it really just doesn't matter. I hate to break it to you, okay? So you guys are going to have to make peace with starting somewhere. And that goes with IMDb, all right? Traditionally, uncredited meant you were actually in that movie, but your scene ended up on the cutting room floor. But now you guys think you're sneaky little Pete's there because you think that we're all stupid and can't see what you're doing, and you're over here throwing yourself in all these major projects as uncredited, as if you were actually in this freaking movie, and it needs to be stopped. I can tell you how we know you weren't in the movie because your resume is not even good enough for you to have been in a damn Marvel movie. Okay? Furthermore, if I ask for a clip of you in the movie, don't sit up here and say that you're trying to get one and the editor's, not getting it to you, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, no, I know you weren't in it because I didn't see you. Okay? So that's kind of the downside of the uncredited is that the background artists have taken it over. They have commandeered it. They have hijacked it. And now, what it traditionally was for just has been sullied so much that you legit could be, in this movie, and it's like, nobody believes you because it's just been overused. Okay? So, you guys need to stop with this credit obsession. You need to just start focusing on building some credits regularly, doing student films, doing new media, seeing if you can hustle your way into a co star in a show or a good supporting role in a major motion picture. You guys can do all those things without agents, okay? You really can, and you should. You cannot rely upon us to do all of this for you. We just don't have enough time in the day. Okay? I get all kinds of interesting emails from my clients asking me silly things. Okay? And some of you know that's why your agents don't even respond to you when you say something crazy. They'll just be like, delete. Okay? You guys are getting out of hand with your list of demands. So, with that said, stop the obsession, do the work the way you're supposed to. Stop trying to jump from background straight to agent. Yes, that is happening. It needs to stop. Okay? I don't care that you've been in all 50 films down there in one summer in Georgia. That does not equate you're ready for representation. Hate to break it to you. Okay? I think the problem is a lot of you guys stand on set and you see people come in with these smaller lines and you're like, oh, well, I can totally do that. And yeah, you can. Any idiot can say, more water, sir. Yes. But the problem is that when you're supposed to have representation, you're supposed to be good. So what happens when the waiter gets upgraded to Don the spy and all of a sudden now he's got to cry over the death of his mother and they yell action and one, you haven't memorized your lines and two, you can't even cry on cue. And you shouldn't have an agent. I'll tell you this right now. If you can't sit at home, get an audition tonight for 10 pages that are due tomorrow, first thing in the morning, like you're going out on that audition first thing in the morning, or your eco tape is due first thing in the morning, and you're over here bitching about it, you don't need to have representation because that's what it is. At this level, you have to be a damn Olympian. And that's just the truth of the matter. You have to be someone who can memorize one page, memorize 20 pages, memorize everything they're asking you to memorize, and come in and deliver when they're asking you to deliver. You are not Brad Pitt. You don't get to go work on either one or two movies a year and spend 6 months training for it. And then when you're on set, you guys only shoot 3 pages a day and everything's great and you're not really doing anything and life is good. That's not you, boo. Hate to break it to you. You are a bottom feeder who has to hustle and fight so that you can get to that level of privilege. So, stop the credit obsession. Stop seeking representation when you have no business seeking representation.